We can be there all night, all day. It all depends on how severe the case is.
He is the watcher of Durham's water.
My name's Jim Cunningham, and I'm a water thief inspector.
His job is to stake out and catch the thieves in these photos, companies and people who are wrenching open hydrants and pilfering tens of thousands of liters of water.
And they use that water for their contracting services, for landscaping, or vacuum trucks use water. Or we've even caught residents, filling their swimming pools.
Some of the hydrants in more remote areas actually have these anti-theft bans on them, but thieves, as cunning as they are showing up with cutters.
The contractor has clearly snapped that ring off using an industrial wrench.
The big deal is it's the cost to the public. I mean, this water is paid for by the taxpayers.
It's estimated that 200 to 300 hydrants are being illegally tapped every year. To do it legally would require a permit costing a bit more than $500. That's money the city is losing each and every single time. But that's not the only problem. If the city doesn't know which hydrants have been used, they can't drain the barrels.
Come across the frozen hydrants in our inspection, and we've had incidents where there's whole streets with no fire protection because they'd use one, they come back the next day, that one's frozen. They go on to the next one just all the way down the street.
The other important part is the possibility of contaminating people's drinking water. If they don't have the proper device on the hydrant when they're taking the water and they shut off the hydrant the wrong way, it can actually draw water back into the distribution system.
If caught, the maximum fine is $5,000. The problem is catching these water-thirsty thieves.
We have to be there when they are stealing the water. It's pretty hard to get a conviction after the person has left the site.
But people have been convicted, 6 in the past 3 years. Most of them thanks to Jim.
It's a great feeling when you can catch them.
If you do see someone taking water from a hydrant, it's important not to call 911, but instead to call the city, since they're the ones who track all the permits. In Whitby, Keeley Rogers, City News.